Hello, everybody, and welcome to the TARDIS Zone. We are here for season 2, episode 1, The Planet of Incels. Oh, sorry, I mean the Robot Revolution. We're here for the Robot Revolution, and I hope you're watching Joey Boy because you've put up 20 tweets in the last few hours bitching at the fact that we didn't watch. So I hope you're happy. We're here now. I just had to figure out a way of watching it without giving BBC and Disney Plus a view because I'm not giving them a view. Okay, I will never give them a view. But I hope you're watching now, and I hope you're at the ready with your phone, tweeting along while I'm watching it, giving out and complaining because I have a problem with it. Because you're so obsessed right now, it's unbelievable, right? And why are you going and encouraging people to watch the thing when you've already said it's renewed? You're a fucking hypocrite, you're a liar, and you're a fraud. So shut up. Here I am now. So I hope you're happy. Yeah? Hope you're happy. Alright? Here we are for this fucking poxy stupid episode. Anyway, I will say this. I've seen some reaction to it and it's been mixed. Now, the one thing that I have heard is it's better than the Space Babies, but let's put that into context, right? The Space Babies was absolutely rubbish and was nothing. It was absolutely dire. That wasn't even Doctor Who, in my opinion. That was an absolute train wreck. So the fact that people are saying it's slightly better than the Space Babies, remember, this is a season opening episode. So this should blow fans away, to be quite honest with you. It shouldn't be just better than the Space Babies, right? So as far as I can tell from the reaction, um, this is low key, right? But we're gonna find out. Now, obviously, I'm just going to be reacting to it while I'm watching it now. Nothing be on screen, but as I'm watching, I'll be commenting and letting you know what I actually think of the thing. And then we haven't quite figured out when we're going to do the panel review. I am on tonight, I think, with Super John. The Titanic anniversary is coming up, and as you know, me and John like to do something for the anniversary. So myself and John are going to be watching a documentary on YouTube, which I should be able to actually throw up on screen while we're watching it and reacting to it. So that's what we're going to be doing, and I think that was at 7 p.m. So if you want to join in for that as well, there you go. It says about 7. So if you want to join us for that, you're more than welcome to join us for that. Be me and Super John will be on later on doing some Titanic stuff because, a lot of you actually do like when we do something on Titanic. So we're going to watch a documentary. John sent me one, the one that we actually wanted to send. The races in the US wouldn't let me watch it because I'm Irish, but it's air shit like. But yeah, you can't watch that about Titanic. Anyway, I suppose we have to get into this stupidity. And I'm watching it on my phone. But it's HD high definition, so it should be good. So you won't be able to hear it in the background because I've obviously been clever enough to put my earphones in. So let's get watching with this stupidity. The Planet of the Robot Revolution. So here we go. We're about to start. There's no point me doing countdowns and all of that because I say most people have already watched it. If you haven't watched it, there's going to be spoilers, so I suggest you get the fuck out of here. If you have watched it, then fantastic. Oh, by the way, if you have watched it, I don't care if you spoil it in the chat, right? You can do whatever the fuck you want, all right? You know me. Do whatever, right? Because to be quite honest with you, I know this is going to be a train wreck. Being slightly better than the Space Babies already tells me what I need to know about this, right? But we're going to watch it anyway. We're going to give it a go. Let's see if I'm surprised in any way. Yeah, as I said, I don't hold any hope out that it's going to be good. So here we go. I'm playing it now, and we got the BBC logo going there now. Wow, wow. All right. I do like the intro, I will say. All right, so it's going straight into it. So 17 years ago, folks. All right, let's see. Oh, Belinda with her Oh, her boyfriend's a white dude. What's she buying? What did he buy her? Let's see. Oh, it's one of those certificates that they're flogging around. Oh, we bought her a star. Oh, that's a good gift. Right. She's not very like she's just at being gifted a star, right? And she just looks like she doesn't look like she. Oh, this is the most awkward star. What the? Right, don't put your hand on her boob. She'll start shouting all sorts of allegations. Oh, right, something is flicked it. Right, so 17 years later, again. And here we go, we got Shooty in the TARDIS. Is this Shooty coming out of the TARDIS? Oh, yeah. And we've got the old music going already. Was it a dog? Was it a man? Was it a wife? Oh, this is going to be cringe. I will say I'm not liking Shooty being in a kilt. I've got to be honest. I don't. Like that. It's not a proper costume, is it? Oh, he's just knocked the power off the whole hospital. Okay, how many people have you killed now? Like, she already looks like a miserable so and so, doesn't she? Like, she hasn't. Right, she's still got that certificate. There's a bit of an earthquake thing going, is there? There we go. Oh, this music's very jarring. What the hell is this music, man? Where's my earphone gone? Right, there's something out our window. Why are these falling out my ears, man? Like, they're not that fucking big. Right, it's a spaceship, Belinda. Have you never seen a spaceship before? Nah, Martha Jones is so much better, man. Oh, the robot just broke straight through a door. Wow. You're not. Wow. My landlord is not a nice man. Residents. Oh. Oh! They just murdered a cat! You scumbag! Animal abuse! And how was she a fucking queen or a princess or whatever already? Oh, because she got the star named. Oh, okay. Nobody saw that big spaceship now. Oh, Mrs. Flood. Hang on, I need to pause it for a minute. So, are you telling me that Belinda lives on the same street as Ruby fucking Sunday and Mrs. Flood? Like, how? What? And why did Shooty literally's doctor knocks the power off in hospital? So if anybody was on life support, they're dead. Yeah, and he's had to killing a cat on screen. What am I watching? Why is he killing animals? We're only 5 minutes in. Well, 5 minutes and 51 seconds in, and already I want to throw this phone out the window. Anyway, let's continue. No, this is a new street. Flood is time following. Okay. Take care, Belinda. Bye bye. Right, okay, thank you. Why does the spaceship look so childlike? How does he? Oh, why does RTD insist that Mrs. Flood break the fourth wall all the time? I don't be doing that shit. Right? It's getting old now. Okay? Nobody wants to fucking see that old biddy go, hey, you didn't see me yet. You didn't see me. Oh my god, we have. Oh, here's the intro. Thank fuck. Do 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 do. This is the best part of the episode now. This has grown on me, this intro. It's the only decent thing about Doctor Who now. Planet of the Incels. I hope you're watching, Joey boy. You little sellout. Right, here we go now. Oh, he's following her in the TARDIS. Ah, oh, fuck off. Shoot. Oh, no way. Get the. Oh, yeah, throw the bloke under the bus that gave you the star. Typical fucking woman. Oh my god. She's just had to been kidnapped and she's talking about tell him he owes me 50 quid. Oh, that's interesting. Bit of a loop there, a bit of a pause or whatever. I will say the console room is deadly looking. It actually is. But it's not your typical TARDIS. But I will say I do like it. And it does look lovely. Again, it looks absolutely fantastic visually. But these robots are dumb. Hello, princess. Fuck off. She has her own planet. Named after her. Oh, this man is just his writing is wow. The robots are even named after her. Oh, this is oh the release of bombs named after her. Oh my god, are you for fucking real? Wow. Wow. A little robot polishing the floor. Oh, she's a fucking queen. Oh, wouldn't you know? Miss Belinda Chowdhury bots. Yeah, I know. He is trolling. You're absolutely right, mate. This is someone said this is slightly better than the Space Babies. Are you sure? Are you really sure? Like maybe you just need to fucking rewatch the Space Babies and watch this again because this is fucking awful. 10 minutes in. Oh, she's getting married. But here's the thing, right? She's after being kidnapped, right? She's after being brought onto a planet named after her, right? She's brought into the Grey Hall. She's told to sit on the throne, and she's acting as if she hasn't been kidnapped. Like she's so calm about this whole situation, it's unrealistic. Go back and watch Rose, right? And watch Rose when she gets freaked out, right? This is awful. Oh my god, we're only 11 minutes in. Oh, this is gonna be a fucking nightmare. Do you know what, Bobby? In fairness to you, though, you're not the only one that said it was better than Space Babies, but I don't know, man. 11 minutes in, I'm kind of like regretting putting this on. Oh, what? So hold on, he's doing an arranged forced marriage. I mean, this is so on the nose for RTD, right? Because in certain parts of India, they actually have this forced marriage bullshit. And he's actually putting it in the episode. And she's a nurse. He is so on the nose with this. It's unbelievable. And the dialogue, someone mentioned the dialogue. The dialogue is awful. Oh, right. Right. Um, why? I'm assuming that isn't actually. Is that actually Shooty's doctor, or is this is it an android or something? Because why is he talking like that? Like, why is he? This is actually right. Robot's faulty. Can't hear every ninth word. Oh, he's telling her what to say. Okay, right, right, right. Oh, I see what they're doing. Every ninth word they can't hear. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, it's done. Here's a question: why would anybody create a robot that can't doesn't hear the ninth word? Like, why would you create a robot like that? The ninth word. We're gonna create a robot, but every ninth word you don't hear. Like this, right? And that's so fucking stupid. So I'm assuming these guys in the brown clothes are the rebels. Right, this little robot here, they're trying to sell that, Disney. Money messing. Nobody's buying any merch for this. No. Wow. Belinda, I'm the doctor. I'm going to get you out of here. I'm not. You're not doing a great job. Well, that's because he just got there, you fucking lunatic. What do you expect him to do? Oh, he doesn't cry again, does he? Oh, for God's sake, of course he cries again. Why wouldn't he cry? That's all this fella does is cry. Cry me a fucking river. Right, he's going, no! Right, I will say the old battle is not bad. Pew, pew, pew. I do like a bit of pew, pew. That's what Doctor Who's all about, though. Oh, for God's sake, this little robot with his arms up. That is actually hilarious, I'm not going to lie. You better be worth it. None of this. Oh, she's at the telling the doc, don't shush me. Wow, she put the doctor in his place, didn't she? Or it's one of them companions, is it? Oh, he's crying. Oh, fuck off, will you? What are you crying for? Right, loads of people have died throughout your whole life and you're crying like a bitch. Yeah, the skeleton effect is pretty cool. It's better than back in when he did it back in the first era. Sasha 55 is the one that died and he's crying over. Ah, for God's sake. Seriously. She's dead. Because of me. Are you going to say it? No. Polish, polish. He's just knocked off the robot. Oh my God, this fella doesn't care, does he? And now he's kissing it. Stop this, RTD, please. Just stop, man, will you? Like, why? Was Sasha an orphan when she was on Orphan 55? Good point, Good point, Robert. Actually, very good point. Good fucking point. Right, he did the flashback where she was the Marine. Doctor and nurse good to oh. This dialogue is so fucking basic, even a 5-year old could write it. Yeah, Jodie's we've said that Jodie's first episodes of Chip's seasons were actually the first episodes were pretty decent. I see the hashtag bring back Chips has been gone. That's how you know it's bad when people are actually begging for Chris Chibnall to come back. Oh, we actually get to see the Doctor's two hearts. Bobby says, "Bring back Chibi. All is forgiven." Nah. Listen, this may be bad, but I don't want Chips back either. Well, I'm glad she thinks that she's not important because Belinda, you're not. obviously chips, RTD is going to make you important, but you're not. I have to agree with you, Philip. I mean, the visuals and the special effects are top notch. Right, 6 months for him, 2 hours for her. Did she just say 6 6 6 6 6 6 years? Is he trying to? Is RTD trying to tell us something about Belinda's character? Right, so the robots have his TARDIS, and he's there the last 6 months. And she looked at your woman sat whatever fucking that got killed. It was looking after him, so that's why he was crying like a little bitch. Oh, typical woman. I don't need you to fight my battles. That's it, white dude. You put her in our place. Yeah, they do. I like the fact that the CGI and the visuals aren't great when we watch Doctor Who because it's all about the storytelling. You're absolutely spot on, and everybody has said it. Like since they got more money, the quality of the writing has gotten worse. Money isn't everything with Doctor Who. Time detective. I mean, that is a new one. Are you some sort of time detective? oh, your man. Your man's not happy with her. I've got a funny feeling RTD's going to use your man to like have a go at her, and then that's where the male toxicity is coming from. White privilege and all that bollocks. Is she gonna? Oh, he switched off the robot. You dope. She's not switching back on the robot. Do these people not learn? Why would she do that? Oh, she's actually taking the blame for something. He always picks stupid companions, doesn't he? Is that all this stupid robot does? Is polish, 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 polish? Oh, I'm actually yawning here. Oh. Oh. It's not him. It fucking is him. No way. What the hell? What the? I. Okay. Oh, the show. Okay. Oh, she's. Wow. That is so dumb. So let me get this straight. So he gave her the certificate on the bench, and because she wasn't really reciprocating his desire to basically get it on with her, he's kidnapped by the robots after she's kidnapped and she's get Alan, and then in revenge he's been going around killing everybody because she refused to be with him. Oh my god! Oh, it's so on the nose. I mean, this masculine toxicity or whatever he's RT. I mean, he is. Oh my God, this gonna get worse, isn't it? And not only that, I mean, this is just the first episode. This is getting worse, isn't it? This is going to be worse than season one. Um, I mean, the writing as well so far is nothing special. The dialogue is just childlike. It's. I'm sorry, folks, but whoever said I know Bobby said it's slightly better than the Space Babies, but I'm sorry, for me, this is bad. This is absolutely nonsense. This, oh my God, because she turned him down, and I mean, fair enough, he bought her a fucking star, and the way she acted was a bit ridiculous. But you mean to tell me because he was turned down and gets kidnapped after she says, like, go and find him, it's his fault. And then when he goes up there, then he becomes an absolute dictator and starts killing people. Wow, wow. RTD is a white. I just want to say as well, though, RTD is a white man as well. Like, and he's writing this shite. He's writing this shite. Like, I, I, I don't get. Listen, I'm being honest with you. As we discussed the other day, I've paused it, by the way, and I'll continue. We're 32 minutes in. I'll pause there for a minute. But if Disney Plus or the executives have watched this, right, and have watched the whole season, you'd be mad. And I mean this, you would be mad to throw another $100 million at this. You'd be mad for a season 3, 4, whatever. Right? You'd be absolutely crazy to throw more money at this. Right? Here's the thing. Disney Plus wanted Doctor Who. Right? They wanted Doctor Who. This isn't Doctor Who. Right? I don't know what this is, but this ain't Doctor Who on any level. This is so bad. This is so bad. And you know what? If you analyse it properly, right? What have we had in it so far? A bit of shooty, pew pew, right? That's it. But what actually is got it's so fucking dire. I just, how anybody thought that RTD, and I was guilty of this though as well. How anybody thought that RTD was going to come back and save this show with the level of writing he's given us is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. This is as bad as it gets, folks. I'm not messing. This is as bad as it gets. And I wouldn't be surprised. Look, we're not getting a decision, as they said, until after season 2 airs. But I would not be surprised if they've already made the decision that they're not moving forward with this. Because why would you move forward with that rubbish? Seriously. Like Jack Mayfly there, watched it, and Jesus Christ, what did I just watch? I don't know what I'm watching, but this isn't Doctor Who. This isn't Doctor Who. I mean, he's so on the nose with his message. They even said it in some of the articles that the writing was clumsy in places, and I agree with that. I agree with that. It's absolutely that BBC shield for Variety saying it was good is the only review that is good for this. The rest have been actually being honest and said it's actually clunky and it's shy and it's on the nose with the message. And for once, those reviewers are absolutely spot on. This is absolutely awful on every single level. Right? There is nothing that shouts to me yet Doctor Who's back. The Doctor Who ain't back. Oh, well, let's continue this. We're 32 minutes in, and I still have another, 12 odd minutes. Oh, man. Tomorrow's ratings will be interesting. The overnights, yeah. I don't. I say it'll get about 2.4, maybe 2.3 million. But I think the second episode, you're going to see a dip, and a big dip. Because remember, it was the same when his first episode of season one came back. The first episode did pretty well, but by the second and third episode, it was done. It was already dead in the water. This, I'm not messing, guys, right? I'm not saying this just to be fucking controversial here, right? But I'd actually watch Space Babies over this, and I thought the Space Babies was awful. But even with the Space Babies, there were some moments in it that at least made me laugh out loud and were kind of had interesting threads in it. There's nothing grabbing me on this episode right now and saying, yeah, I want to watch next week, right? I want to watch next week, right? There's nothing. Right, 30 here, let's not delay it anymore. Right, 32 minutes, 24 seconds in. Let's press the play button now and let's see what fucking happens. So, what the hell? So, because your man didn't like what he had to say, he says, kill it. This fella is going crazy because a woman turned him down. He started the robot revolution because Belinda turned him down. She's not that special, mate. She's not that fucking special. What are you doing? Like, look at her. She's an arrogant piece of shit anyway. What you doing? Oh, this is, I swear. Why? Wow. Be- because she turned him down. Oh my god. Oh, no way. Are you for real? Do you know what, RTD? I'm going to say it. Fuck fucking you. Fuck you. Yeah, scumbag. Planet of the there's the line. Planet of the incels. I can't believe it. I'm so fucking angry right now. I'm so fucking angry right now. The sooner this man is fucking kicked out of Doctor Who, the better. Do you know what? I really hope to God, I'm gonna pray. I really hope to God Disney have pulled out. Because I swear to God, if this is what the future of Doctor Who is gonna look like, I don't want it. A bird turns him down and he acts like that, little simp. Maybe treat her fucking better then. But no, RTD had to make him a toxic piece of shit. Because, and you notice, it's a white guy as well. Right? You wouldn't have an Indian guy or a black guy being like that. No, it had to be a white guy. Oh, here's Polish. What's Polish gonna do? That's what I'm calling this little robot. Polish. Right, so the two certificates are being joined together. And now we've got this thing going here now, the little effect going with a bit of lightning. With Shooty's doctor running towards her. What's he going to do? I don't want this if this is the future of Doctor Who. Oh, right, he grabbed her, and now we're getting some mad, weird fucking faces popping up with a weird red and blue effect, and there's all there. There's some faces. Right, so all he had to do was pull her away. Is that all? Is that what you're telling me? There's something I noticed about since Chibs took over and then RTD. There's not really proper danger, is there? Life and death situation for the Doctor and companion. It seems to be a very easy resolution. Is he? Did he just do? Hold on. Oh, for God's sake! Yeah, the Doctor values. Oh, yeah. Well, okay, he's not a sperm and an egg anymore now, is he? He's gone. Is he laughing? So he's laughing that he's at the. He's laughing that he's at the taking out Alan, and it was a sperm and an egg, and he laughed. And you know what that allegory actually means, don't you? Like he's laughing at abortion. If I don't laugh, I'm going to fucking have a nervous breakdown. This man, RTD, is a scumbag, and he's the highest level scumbag that I've ever came across in my whole goddamn entire life. This is awful. This is disgusting, right? So we've seen animal abuse. Shooty goes into the hospital, knocks all the power off. There might have been people on life support machines, so he killed them as well. He's killed Alan. Alan has turned into a microscopic sperm and egg, the egg, he said. And then the little robot comes along, polishes them up, and then Shooty's doctor is laughing like a fucking hyena. Oh my God, we will give reparations and live in harmony. Oh my God, this is so fucking. Seriously, man. Seriously. I know the little fucking freaks in this fandom are gonna lap all of this up because it's everything that they want this show to be. But this is not Doctor Who. It will never be Doctor Who. And I hope, and I'm saying it now, I hope it is cancelled. And if anybody has a problem with that, I don't give a shit, right? Because this ain't, and if you support this as well, right, you want to take a long, hard look at yourself in the fucking mirror. This is absolutely disgraceful, this is. This is supposed to be a family TV show. Even all the other doctors, even when they either accidentally killed someone or had to kill someone, he felt some sort of remorse. This fella laughs like a fucking hyena. Right, they gave him back his tarts. Just get into it, right? And when you get into it, throw you and her into the fucking time vortex. It better fade to black. The last episode. It better fade to black. He's calling her babes. You just killed someone. I love how casual they are about it. No remorse, no guilt, no nothing. The Citadel of Sasha 55. Oh my goodness. Well, she's not Queen of Planet Earth. She's just some fucking stupid nurse who has a bit of a fucking attitude. Exactly. The 10th Doctor lived as a human to try and avoid killing the family of blood. That is a good two-parter though, isn't it? And yeah, and then even then he didn't kill them. In the words of 12, just be kind. That message Queen Charlotte unfortunately is lost now. It's lost now. This is Doctor Who in name only. This is not the show that we all grew up with, right? Classic or new Who. This is not Doctor Who. I don't care what anybody says. This isn't Doctor Who. This is absolutely awful. It's such a weak opener. Should have been darker building up to Mrs. Flood's plans. I agree with you, Philip. It is. This is weaker than the Space Baby. So I'm not messing. It fucking is. Uh, why does she look like she's going to kill the Doctor or something? Like the face on her when he showed her the image of her in the 54th century, like or whatever the fucking century. Oh, she trusted you and she died. Look, you tested her DNA without. Oh, she doesn't like you doing. You're dangerous. No. Oh, oh, she's not happy. Just take her home. Take her home. But where is home? Take her home. Or just throw her in the time vortex. Save us all the hassle. Like, right, let's say 4 minutes to go. Why is the TARDIS not flying properly anyway? They're bouncing. What? Right. Okay. Um. Okay, could you stop doing that now? It's getting annoying. You can't fly the fucking TARDIS. He's already had to explain he can't get you home, you stupid. Okay. What the fuck? Fuck off! What? Oh my god, get the fucking. So let me get this straight. Planet Earth is being destroyed. Am I right? Planet Earth is gone. Oh. Oh God Almighty! Oh, oh, right. Oh, oh, oh. Um, um. The only thing I can say is this: is that the intro and outro are great. That was absolutely awful. If anybody was in doubt whether this show was dead in the water, right, be in no doubt anymore. This show, in its current form, has to be finished. That was absolutely disgraceful, that episode, right? When you actually analyse it, listen to the dialogue, right? And the algorithm, the thing, the algorithms that he's trying to fucking put across, right? He is one sick puppy. RTD is, and he has a lot of issues, right? And he want to fucking sort them out and stop leading them into fucking Doctor Who. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you use this fucking show to push your fucking nonsense? You fucking incel. You're the fucking incel, right? You're the incel. Anybody likes this, you're a fucking incel. You're a bleeding dope, right? You're stupid, right? This isn't. You know what? I haven't been this angry since Chris Chibnall. And I think as this season goes on, I'm going to get angrier and angrier because this man is going to triple and quadruple down on his nonsense. This is by far one of the worst episodes I have seen in Doctor Who in a long time. Even even some of not RTDs, even some of Chib's average episodes were way better than this, right? I can't believe I'm actually saying that. RTD was supposed to be the fucking savior of Doctor Who. He is absolutely going to destroy it, right? He's absolutely going to destroy it. And I agree with you. The villain was something straight out of Chib's era. You know, the white male toxicity and all of this bullshit. You're absolutely right, Charlotte. I mean, this is dire. This did he call this Doctor Who? Oh my god, I can't believe this has. I'm telling you, the people that created this show back in the day will be absolutely turning in their graves. This is as bad as it gets. Well, it's not going to be as bad as it gets. It's going to get worse, though, isn't it? But I mean, right now, this is as bad as it gets. I tell you, the panel review for this, when we bring on the panelists, when I do a panel, obviously doing them separate, but when I do the panel review for this with panelists, whoever wants to actually be a panelist, especially any of the regulars that normally do the panels with me, if you're interested in doing a panel, let me know. We might do them on Mondays, you know, because I think people are going to need a couple of days to digest this bullshit. But wow, this is just wow. Oh, writing this episode is going to be easy for me anyway. I don't know how easy it's going to be for other people, but writing this episode when we do the panel review is going to be very fucking easy for me. Um, look, we kind of knew from the reviews, right, that this was going to be bad, right? Honestly, did I think it was going to be that bad? Did I think that the reviews maybe they were a little bit over the top? No, they were actually bang on. Actually, I'd say they were a little bit too generous with their reviews, even the bad ones. This is as bad as it gets, folks. This is as bad as it gets. And people out there, the little sellouts, are saying, oh, it doesn't matter if it's bad. You have to support season 2 so we get the season 3. This episode is going to hurt the series. You're absolutely right, Charlotte. And listen, the Eurovision or the Galactic one is going to absolutely finish it off. But you're right. This is definitely going to. Listen, this initial episode will do well, as the first episode always does, ratings wise in the over. Now, well, saying they do well, I mean, if it gets the same, if it gets 2.4 million, that's, according to them, that's well today. But this episode is definitely going to finish this off. By the time we get to the second episode, you'll have less people watching, and that's a guarantee. After that, after what I've just watched, right, that's exactly what's going to happen. This is as awful as it gets. Even Chip, someone mentioned it earlier, and that's spot on. I mean, the woman who fell to earth, yeah, I didn't like her whole speech and all of that. The episode was a decent enough episode, right? And it reflected in the overnights. It got 12 million views in the overnights, right? So the overnights for the latest episodes have been 2.4 whatever million, and apparently that's great. It's not. They've lost over 10 million people watching the fucking thing. But this is definitely going to kill it. This is definitely going to kill it. It was Chib's second or third episode that killed off any excitement then moving forward. But this episode, after people watch this episode, I'll be surprised that people that watch this episode tune in for the next one. And any fans that were still hanging on, hoping, they RTD has guaranteed that they're not coming back for the second episode. It's done, folks. It's dead in the water. Now, the question you have to ask yourself is, if you're Disney Plus, if you're the executive sitting in that office right now, are you throwing another 100 million at this show for a couple of more seasons of this bullshit? Ask yourself that, right? Because personally speaking, I don't think they would. Who would want to waste money on garbage like that? So we got a bit of abortion going on. We got a bit of animal killing going on. Shoot, he more than likely killed some people in that hospital. Then he laughed when Al died, right? Did a little dance, right? Laughing his head off. Very interesting. The sperm in the egg. Little robot comes along. You know, polish, takes the egg up. He starts laughing. Abortion. There's your abortion thing right there. He doesn't give a shit about life. That's the message that RTD is sending everybody. I don't give a shit about the unborn life. I don't care. Listen, I'm already getting grief already on X. I've already gotten personal DMs like calling me every name under the sun, right? I'm going to get a shitload of abuse over these next 8 weeks. But you know what? I'm going to tell you out straight now. Save it, right? Save it. I've heard it all before, and you're not going to convince me that this is Doctor Who. It's not Doctor Who, and I don't care if you're going to support it blindly because you want season 3 and you want Doctor Who to continue. Right? I am not going to support something blindly. I'm going to call it out, and this is one of the worst episodes I've ever fucking seen in my life. Right? Absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. Of course, the little freaks in this fandom will be celebrating it. They'll be celebrating it. Luckily, there's only about 1 million of them, and then the rest are probably still fans that are hanging on. But I'm telling you now, any fan, and I mean any real Doctor Who fan that was hoping there to be an improvement here and were willing to give this another chance, that chance is now gone. They're not coming back for the second. They might come back for the ring a ding-a-ling fella, wherever you fucking call him. They might watch that, but you're not. I think it'll be after the fact. It'll be after if people say it's good or not. But this is the way it's going to go for this season, I think. I think people are going to wait until they see reviews of the next episode before they decide whether they're going to take the plunge or not. And to be quite honest with you, normally I would say just watch the episode for yourself. But for this season, in this case, I would say, yeah, you're probably better off waiting for the reviews. You're probably better off waiting for the reviews. Because if it's shite, why do you want to waste 45 minutes of your fucking life watching that pile of shite, telling you how horrible you are because you're white and you're a bloke or whatever, and then killing animals on the fucking show and fucking, you know, abortion fucking crap going through it. And we know it's going to get worse, like, as every episode goes on. He's going to have a message to plug. No, I'm not saying it's bad for the sake of saying it. This is bad. This is bad, right? Look at, I already knew it was going to be a train wreck, but as I said to Lee during the live stream that we have, I always live in hope that he will deliver, right? He has not delivered. He has not delivered. This is probably one of the weakest season openers. I would say it is probably the weakest season opener of New Who's era. Because Rose is better than this. Rose is definitely better than this. Holy shit. How can you just write something like that and get away with it? Do you know what? Disney have to take some of the blame here as well. I know they only had distributing rights and all of this other shit, but if they're given that amount of money, they should have been allowed to demand that, changes be made or something. Because how this RTD is at the single-handedly finishing this franchise off. It's done. It's done. And remember, we have a spin-off, the Sea Devil spin-off to come, which I will be covering as well. But this is not looking good, folks. This is absolutely terrible. It's terrible. And when I got up, I said, right, I'm going to try to watch Doctor Who. I was actually a tiny bit, and I'm fucking ashamed of myself. I was actually just for a split second excited. They be all turning in their graves. Legacy, and the history of this show just flushed down the fucking toilet at the altar of wokeness. This is now officially worse than Star Wars. Do you know what, Robert? It probably will be. Do you know what? I see. This is the thing. Torchwood was kind of the same as well. As a bit more for adults. I don't know if the Sea Devils spin off is a bit more for adults. If it is, that's the only thing that's got going for it, because it might be a little bit darker and it might be a bit more interesting. But let's be honest, mate. Let's be honest. If he's wrote what he's written so far since the specials, right, and this is the quality that we've gotten, let's be honest, logically speaking, the spin-off is going to be absolutely awful. It's going to be dire. That's what I'm saying, garbage. If you think about it logically, it's going to be absolutely awful. Because he just used that as well to push his message. This man can't help himself. This isn't the RTD of 2005, folks, right? RTD has had a lot happen to him since then. And then he went to America, drank the Kool-Aid, came back, and he hasn't been the same. He hasn't been the same. And it reflects in his writing. And it's sad, really. It is actually sad. For the second time in my lifetime, a hiatus is probably the best thing to happen to this show right now. Or a brief pause or whatever they do. But this has to end. This has to end. And as Lee said, some time has to go by. And even RTD mentioned it. Time goes by, then it'll be up to the fans whether they want it back or not. But as Lee said, we got to be very careful, who starts opening their mouth and all wanting to bring the show back. Because if it's the same fucking crowd that they've pandered to, well, then we're going to get more of the same if it ever does come back again. But if I were Disney Plus, I would not be wasting any more money on this now. Why would you? Why would you if that's what you're going to get? Right? Listen, I've said this several times, but I firmly believe BBC wanted to do right by Doctor Who this time after the shit show that was the Chibs era. The biggest mistake that they made was letting RTD back in the door, right? They've made another mistake by allowing RTD to come back in. That was their mistake. The mistake wasn't doing the deal with Disney, by the way, either, even though people would like to blame Disney. It's not Disney's fault that RTD has produced this shite, right? They were the money people. They were going to distribute and make this a global show, right? Unfortunately, they've got the wrong driver driving the fucking whole thing, and he's crashed it over a ravine. I've been watching Classic Who, Rob. I've been watching Classic Who. I'm on a John Pertwee. Binge watch at the moment. About to head into Tom Baker's Doctor now, which I'm looking forward to. But that's what I've been doing. I've been watching Classic Doctor Who. Last night I actually watched the Men in Black trilogy as well. Fourth movie is great. Second movie I didn't really like, but I did like the third movie. I thought the third movie was really fun. But that's what I'm doing. I'm watching old TV shows. I'm watching old movies, and classic Who. Even some of New Who I will watch because there was a point where New Who was actually good. I'm not going to dismiss all of New Who because of the last two showrunners, to be quite honest with you. But this is as bad as it gets, folks. Now, don't take my word for it, right? I'm going to say something that I said, like, I got criticised during the Whittaker era, but I always did say, don't take my word for it. If you've got the guts and the will or whatever to fucking watch this era, then make up your own mind, right? I'm just telling you and how I feel about what I've seen here today. And what I've seen here today is Doctor Who in name only, and it's absolutely disgraceful that it has the Doctor Who logo on it and the Doctor Who name on it, because this ain't fucking Doctor Who. This is just some version for the freaks out there, and that's what they are, you're freaks. Yous are the incels, and if the show, as I said, if the show does get canned, right, or goes on hiatus, look at yourselves in the fucking mirror and don't even dare try blame us on this. This is what yous deserve. This is what yous demanded, and this isn't Doctor Who. So look at yourselves in the mirror. Yous are the ones that are responsible for the downfall of this fucking show. Absolutely disgraceful. You call yourselves fans. This is why I call you sellouts and fake fans. Because no real fan is going to sit there and say, yes, that's Doctor Who. That ain't Doctor Who. You're currently watching Troughton's era. Troughton's era is deadly as well. Kind of Troughton's era, of course, he had a lot of missing episodes, missing stories, I should say, which is the problem there. But Troughton's Doctor is fucking brilliant as well. They're all brilliant, except I didn't like Colin Baker, got to be honest with you, but Sylvester McCoy I could tolerate a little bit, but he was a manipulating fucker as the Doctor, but I could tolerate him to a certain extent. The Paul McGann movie, not a huge fan of the movie, but again, the movie is much better than this fucking tripe. Look, yeah, exactly. Look, don't let this ruin your enjoyment for classic or even the New Who that you like, right? Just kind of square this off the two areas of Chibs and fucking RTD2. Just kind of fucking put them in their own little fucking bubble, yeah? And if you enjoy, because I enjoy Doctor Who even up until Peter Capaldi, even though Peter Capaldi's era is inconsistent, he does have standout episodes in that, and even the average episodes in the Moffat era are better than this fucking pile of shite. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there because I need to calm down. I'm probably gonna go off now and watch some classic Who, but we will have the review panel, maybe on Monday. I don't know. People will have to get in touch with me. So, the usual suspects, you know who yous are. If you want to be part of the panel, send me a message. I will check all my platforms tonight just in case I get any messages off any of yous. But if you want to take part in the panel, let me know. If not, come and join me on Monday. And there's anybody in the chat that wants to come on, we'll see. I'm a bit guarded who I bring on because we've had people we've tried to just let anybody come on, and we've ended up getting trolls coming on trying to take down the channel because they don't like what I have to say. But we will do the panel on Monday. But this is an absolute fucking shit show. So yeah. Anyway, he reaps what he sows, and if this show, no wonder he came. This is why he came out with the comments 2 days before the season premiered. and he turned around and says there was a possible pause, right? He was hoping that would spur fans on to watch this. Well, after this episode, any momentum that you got from those comments is completely gone and evaporated now, right? So as I said on X, it doesn't matter what you do, RTD. It doesn't matter what you say to try to get the audience to watch this, right? The fact of the matter is that people are going to start tuning out as this continues, and you've only yourself to blame. And you know what? At this point, there's nothing more I can really say except that, rest in peace, Doctor Who. Wow. This, wow. I just don't get it. I just don't get why you would want to do. I mean, it wasn't even fun. It was it dragged out as well. It was boring. Like there was nothing like of substance really. That's the thing. There was that little pew pew at the start, which was pretty good. Like, I'll admit that. But other than that, there was nothing really of substance here. I hate the fact that he keeps getting your woman, Mrs. Flood, to talk to the camera. You need to stop that bollocks as well. I mean, I know the newer fans like that shit, but I'm sorry, it's getting old now. How many times does someone have to break the fourth wall? Like, do you know what I mean? If you're not going to give her decent dialogue, well, then don't fucking have her in it. Or just have her stand fucking there or something. Right. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this live reaction to the Planet of Incels. Oh, sorry, the Robot Revolution. Don't forget to like, share, and if you haven't subscribed, please do, because we are going to have fun over the next 8 weeks, and there's probably going to be a lot of anger as well, and a lot of fucking rants coming your way. And I know some fans love the rants that I give, but it's not that I love giving the rants. It's just he's not giving me anything to fucking get excited about. And this is the problem with the last two showrunners. Like, if you want to shove fans up like us, well, then give us something that we can actually get behind. Because right now, they're giving us nothing. They've gave us nothing to get behind. And RTD, again, season 1 and season 2 were filmed back to back. And I was amazed that there were people out there saying and thinking that season 2 there'll probably be an improvement on season 2. Now, if they were filmed back to back, this man was in his own little bubble. And this is gonna see, this is the thing. This is not as bad as it's gonna get. It's actually gonna get worse as the episodes go on. And she, as a companion, to be quite honest with you, is irritating. To be quite honest with you. And I know Martha Jones was a bit irritating at the start, but it was kind of justified. She's just irritating for the sake of being fucking irritated. And she's going to get worse as this fucking season goes on. She's going to keep moaning, isn't she, about going home? I mean, you can see it already, that she's going to be moaning every 5 fucking minutes. Take me home, take me home, take me home. Oh, why am I doing this to myself? I just don't know why I'm doing this anymore. This isn't good for anybody's mental health. Jesus Christ. I'm just gobsmacked. Like, I was gobsmacked during the Whittaker era, right, at some of the things that Chibs did. But this is just by far worse. And no wonder there's some people out there, and there is, by the way, bring Chris Chibnall back. I wouldn't go that far. Right, I don't want him back. He ruined the show. I think he's forgetting that he actually did ruin the show as well. We need to get away from these Chibbies, these Moffats, and these RTDs, and we need to bring someone in with a fresh look at this show that is an expert in writing science fiction, right? Because again, you know, this is just Anyway, junk food, man, there you go. There's my live reaction now. You can put up your 50 tweets and do your 50 videos of how much I hated it and how much of a bad Hoovian I am. That doesn't make me a bad Hoovian. You're the bad Hoovian for the simple fact is that you support this shite and you will support it because you want to see, you're so desperate for season 3. You know, you're sending out mixed signals as well because you're telling everybody to watch it. Watch it to make sure it gets renewed, even though you did say back in March that it was already renewed. But we all knew already that was all bullshit and you don't know what you were talking about. But there you go. I've done my review and you'll probably spoil me panel review as well. So come and watch that as well, you sad little man. But you're a sellout just like the rest of them. And the fact that you won't call this bullshit out, right? The fact that you and everybody else won't call this bullshit out. That's what makes you a sellout. That's what makes you a sellout. Did it ever occur to any of you fucking ticks out there that if you had to call this out from the very beginning that we could have got changes? Right? We could have got changes, but no. He's keeping his mouth shut and he's going, no. Right? So it's fantastic, Matt. Yeah, it's the best Doctor Who, Matt, that I've ever seen. Absolutely fantastic. It's the greatest thing since sliced bread, mate. It's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Telling you now. I have to say, RTD being bad does let Chibs off the hook. It does a little bit, but not to me, ever. Both of them are just as bad as each other. He went with the feminist shy. Look what happened there. He's gone with the, oh look, white toxic males and all this other bollocks. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, folks. Thank you for joining me. I should be back on Monday for the review of this, but I am back later on with Real Super Doctor at 7 o'clock where we're going to be doing Titanic. Not the movie, we're watching a documentary on Titanic because the anniversary is coming up and me and Super Doctor always do something, or Super Johnny's called now. We always do something on Titanic, so we're going to be back for that and we're going to enjoy that more than we enjoyed fucking this, I can tell you. Anyway, join me soon. I'll talk to you in a little while. And yeah, I'm just going to digest what I watched. And I've got to, yeah, okay. See you later. Bye-bye. It's this one. There we go.